Guys, so I'm just gonna make a quick video. It might not be quick, I don't know, but it's about a conspiracy theory that I heard about today, and it kind of made my brain go like, what is happening? Because it's actually about one of my childhood favorite cartoons, Charlie Brown, and I have like so much written about it, and in the back I have stuff written, so I'm not just gonna read it, as in that would be really boring, but I will look back at it and be like, okay. So basically the whole theory is, in this theory, it aggravated me at first, but then I was like, there's a lot of things that go into this. So I kind of went deeper and deeper into it until I kind of made myself believe it because it does make sense. So the thing is that Charlie Brown, in this theory, Charlie Brown has cancer. So the thing is that the first thing that supports this is that he's bald, and no other child on that show on Peanuts or Charlie Brown, whatever you call it, I don't know, but no other child is bald except for the other character who has cancer in the episode called Why Charlie Brown? Why? And her name is Janice, but I'll talk about her in a minute. But so the theory is that Charlie Brown is actually in his, first, the reason that I was like mad about this at first was because I had cancer when I was like 5 to 6. I remember a lot about it. And I was like, why would you just say that a childhood favorite cartoon, that one of my favorite characters had cancer? Like, it didn't really make sense until I had everything. So, yeah, so, the theory is he's in his hospital bed. He's in his hospital bed dreaming, and cancer dreams can be really fun, actually. They're normally about, like, family or friends. A few of mine had nurses in them, but there's normally, like, a pet that you wouldn't normally have. I mean, mine were all about, like, me and my nurses and my grandmother and my cousin. And we were all just doing normal things, like in the Peanuts, how they're just doing normal things. But I would have like a pet unicorn or like some really weird thing like that. But the theory is he's in his bed and he's dreaming about all of his friends and special things that they, like, not special, but like things that would happen in a normal day. And he dreams this world of the Peanuts, which would be a normal day. All of the friends it's not like he's creating them in his mind. It's that they're his friends, but he's dreaming about them as, I feel like, a normal cancer kid would. And I use the term cancer kid not as like something that sounds rude, but that's just the term that I use for kids who have cancer or had cancer. So yeah, so he had these friends. I forgot what I was saying. So he had these friends in real life, but as he got cancer and he's dying of cancer, it's like dying is the word that people in the other videos used, but I don't know if in this theory he's dying of cancer or if he just has it, because I don't know. But for this, it's kind of explained. It kind of explains the reason that if there's a adult or a teacher talking, it's you know, that sound. And that's probably because he uses it when he's dreaming. He dreams about his friends, and why waste like the energy of dreaming on some boring lesson that your teacher's teaching you, or like talking to your parents. You want to be like having a fun time with your friends and stuff like that. So that's kind of explained. The the sadness that a normal cancer kid would have gets played into him, into the character of him in his dreams, because like if you watch Charlie Brown, normally he's not the happiest person. He's quite I wouldn't want to say sad, but like he kind of has a very not happy mood most of the time. Sometimes he's happy, but like stuff like that. Anyway, so the episode, so that is the theory, but I have an extra part to the theory. But anyway, the episode entitled "Why Charlie Brown Why" deals with a child named Janice who has leukemia cancer, and she gets diagnosed with it, and she loses all her hair, and she covers her hair with a hat. Different cancer kids do different things. I covered my hair with a scarf. I loved it because like every day I would like color code my scarf to like my outfit, but my school wouldn't let me have a scarf, and I don't know why. But anyway, so yeah, different kids, they do either hats or scarves or like wigs. I have a wig, but like I just didn't use it all that much. But yeah, and due to chemo, her hair falls out, and she has a pink hat that she wears. And she winds up recovering. But my theory of why he made up this character, he probably made up this character because he probably didn't meet this cancer kid, because he's in a hospital bed, and that's not realistic. But oh my goodness. But my theory for him making up this cancer kid in his head was that that he wanted to find somebody who understood what he was going through. And this made-up character, who had probably a different type of cancer, but still had cancer, this character named Janice understood what he was going through. And I think that plays into the fact in the episode Why Charlie Brown Why, wait, that's Linus, never mind. But like Charlie Brown is very, like, he tries to help her and stuff like that, because she's very good friends with Charlie Brown and Linus. And he goes to see her all the time in the hospital and stuff. And Linus, my favorite, I know this is kind of off topic, but it's kind of still, but my favorite scene in Why Charlie Brown Why is like this scene where Janice is getting picked on by the kids, and then Linus is like, she has leukemia, that's cancer, haven't you ever heard of cancer, you, I don't even know what he says, you blockhead or something like that. That was my favorite thing ever. Yeah, I think that's why he would have made up that character, and also just to play into the theory that I totally believe in. Anyway, the creators the creator, his mom died of cancer, and so maybe he played that into the cartoon. Also later, I don't even know what the creator's name is. Sorry. But later, what he died of was actually cancer as well. So that might have played, I mean, he didn't know he would have died of cancer, but like his mom might have played into the idea of the cartoon. And I totally believe that, I totally believe that. And people on the theory, they were like in the comments of videos I saw, they were like, Snoopy could have been Charlie Brown's therapy dog. And those people, I mean, I feel like they don't understand how cancer works. Because unless it's like a seeing eye dog or like something like that, and you have cancer, then you're definitely probably not going to have a dog. You're probably not going to have a dog lay in bed with you. Like if you're in a hospital bed, you're not going to have a dog laying there with you for therapy or anything like that, because I don't know. You can't have a lot of animals while you're doing chemotherapy, or like basically a lot of things to do with cancer. Just you can't have animals. So I don't think that part. I think in the dream, then yes, he would definitely have a pet. That could have been Snoopy. And the bird, I don't even remember the bird's name. Sorry, you can tell me in the comments. But that could have been a pet bird, or like it could have been a figment of his imagination. Either way. But yeah, that's my long video on the conspiracy theory that Charlie Brown has cancer, which is kind of sad. It really is. But as a disclaimer on this video, well, not even really a disclaimer, but I did have cancer. I had cancer when I was either 5 or 6. I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is different from leukemia, which is what Janice had. But I went to Riley Hospital, and I love Riley Hospital. And there was a lot of bad things about cancer. Chemo. The fact that now my teeth overlap right here. That's because of chemo. You lose your hair. There's a lot of bad things about it. But the one good thing, well, there was 2 good things. First thing, that I lived, obviously. But second thing is that I knew since I was like 5 or 6, well, more like 7, what I wanted to be when I grew up. What I always wanted to be when I grew up was a nurse or a doctor helping cancer kids, because I wanted to give back to Riley Hospital. And yeah, so good things can come from dark places. Oh, and I just realized I have this little bear that I got when I was at Riley. And it was like this bear that one of my nurses gave to me. And they were like, if you're mad, because apparently like a lot of cancer kids go through like different emotions. And I don't think I was ever a mad cancer kid. I was just, I was really drowsy. I feel not drowsy, but I was always more of the, if I got to go home, or like not, when I went home, I slept on the couch. And I was more of a, like, I don't know, I was a sick kid. I don't think I was ever really angry. I was scared at times, because, like, I was going to lose my hair and, like, stuff like that. And just, to tell everybody who thinks that cancer kids are worrying about if they're gonna die or not, no, that's not what we think about, honestly. honestly, we think about we're gonna lose our hair and we're not gonna be able to go to school and like stuff like that. I don't think that like any cancer kid just thinks about how they're gonna die or like if they're gonna die, because I don't know. I just don't think that's something logical to think about. But yeah. Anyways, they gave me the bear, so if I was mad, I could punch the bear. If I was sad, I could hug the bear, and that's normally what I did. I love this bear. It just reminds me of, like, Riley Hospital and everything. So yeah. Bye. I definitely do kind of agree with that conspiracy theory. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I'm biased because, I had cancer. I don't know. But I thought it was a cool conspiracy theory that maybe I could share with you guys. Anyway, bye.